over here at Arcadia doing our little pre-trip. We're fixing to get up out of here, go get the trailer cleaned out, and make our way over to Americold in Dallas. And I really hate going to this place. Y'all see, it sucks ass. It is a pain in the ass to get checked in, pain in the ass to get dropped and hooked. It is a total pain in the ass to go to, irregardless. And every time you get there, the loads are never ready. Our load picks up at 8 o'clock tonight. Now I'm trying to get my boys back. I laid down and took a nap. So my sinuses are stopped up and I'm trying to get them broke loose. Ooh, me oh my. Fun of it all. And I literally had a media troll on my Facebook page come on my post about hotshot drivers at the truck stop. And I made an ass out of him. He called me a dickhead. So I told that dickhead that you're the dickhead, because he told me nowhere in the parking lot did it say 18-wheelers only. And like I explained to him, it says trucks. Trucks, enter here. Not pickup trucks, trucks. So thus far, in so many words, that means 18-wheel vehicles, not pickup trucks. So all you hotshot drivers that like to park in the truck stops, when you could go to a fucking motel or park anywhere other than the truck stop, if you're not making enough money hot-shotting to afford a motel, you need to change your profession, because you're wasting space that could be occupied by a truck and trailer that can't get in everywhere like you can. So we're going to get that little rant out here on YouTube right now. These Peckerwoods, you and the people running these Bob trucks, these little box, single axle, fixed frame trucks, y'all can park somewhere else. You can get in places we can't. So there's no excuse for you occupying 20 spots in a truck stop that truck drivers, real truck drivers, could be sleeping in. And I'm just letting y'all know, I'm going to call you out. You assholes. 100%. We the ones that move the freight. Y'all cannot even haul 1/3 of the freight we haul. And if y'all not making enough money running the equipment that you're running, and I know somebody's going to say, oh, well, why don't you go to a motel? I got my motel right back there. That's why them truck stops are parking for us. Not Bob trucks, not hot shots and pickups. Get a new job if you can't afford to get you a motel room. Because if hot shotting is making all that money, and Bob trucking is making all that money, you should be able to be parked in a motel somewhere out of our hair. And that's the way I feel about it, and you don't like my opinion, that's all I got for you. Because I don't give a shit. But anywho, nieces and nephews, welcome to Live. We are in Arcadia. Well, Vince, I did not say nothing about a freaking train, now did I? Did I? No, I didn't. So check yourself. I said Bob trucks and hotshot drivers. Didn't say shit about a fucking train. But here's the fact about your job, buddy. Even when you haul all that freight, I still got to come get it. So check your fucking self. It's still got to go on the truck. Either way the cup goes, you might move more freight than we do in trucks, but at the end of the line, it still goes on a truck to get where it needs to go. Because you ain't going to take that train in there. So since you won't be a smart ass, I'll check your punk ass too. Anybody else got a smart ass comment? Fresh to the page. Oh, I got teeth. I keep them in the bag back there. They tend to bite people that want to be asshole media trolls. Yeah, well, you might haul coal to a coal plant, partner, but this ain't no Swift driver you talking to, ass monkey. This is the owner of E&J Trucking. And I'm going to go ahead and get rid of these two dickheads, especially that fucker asking me if I murder people. He can go suck a donkey dick. I love these little media troll motherfuckers think they something special. We're basically get on the road here in about 7 more minutes and make our way to pick up our next load. I wanted to address a little rant with these Bob truck drivers and these fucking hotshot drivers that want to run their damn mouth. And then this dickhead comes in, well, I operate a train. Ain't nobody say shit about a train. But he wanted to feel fucking special. I'm sorry, I do not speak that language. So you'll have to translate it to English where I can understand it. And we can go from there. But if you can't hit a translate and post it into English, then I can't answer whatever you're saying there, buddy. But how you doing, Ron? Yeah, this fella here would, I don't know if it's Czechoslovakian, Russian, what it is. I'm done with you too. Guess what? Bye. Get rid of that dumb shit. If you're not going to translate to English, stay the fuck off of here. I'm not going to sit here and try listen to a bunch of gibberish that I don't understand. Put it in English and I'll answer your question. But how you doing, Ron? I guess today the live is going to be a whole bunch of hoo-ha. Well, hello again, buddy. Looks like I'm going to be popping people off this damn page. I'm glad to see you made it back on. I know you caught the live yesterday at the end. How you doing, Mark? Mark Reed, good to see you. We better get our day started. We're still here where we unloaded at Arcadia. Ready to run over. We're going to get the trailer cleaned. When we get over to Americold, I'm going to have to leave y'all in the truck. That's good to see, buddy. I'm going to have to leave y'all in the truck because my service over there is not real good, and it will kick us off the live. So hopefully we can keep the lab wherever we park at in their little parking area, which y'all see ain't shit. And if there's more than 10 trucks there, we might not be able to get in it. We may be stuck out on the street. But I had to get that little rant out about these little idiot hotshot drivers and these fucking Bob trucks in the truck stops. Because furthermore, nowhere on the entry sign does it say pickup trucks enter here. It says trucks enter here. Yeah, Bradley, we back. How you doing? We kind of running a late live this evening because we've been sitting here chilling ever since we got unloaded this morning. And I've been doing a little bit about getting some shorts posted up and everything else onto the YouTube page and the Facebook page. Trying to catch a little bit up. I'm almost caught up on YouTube. I ain't but maybe a day or so behind now. Maybe 2. So pretty soon I'll have all them reels caught up. But we are going to continue to go live on here every day. Since Facebook has still got us in Facebook jail. So anywho, I do encourage y'all. I did set up some 3 lives into the playlist. Any of y'all want to check that out, feel free to do so. I put 3 of the highest viewing lives that I've had since we ain't had this page but about 2 or 3 months. And no, Bradley. Tonight we're going to be headed to Shelbyville, Tennessee, and they'll get us a load out of somewhere around Nashville over there going down to. We're going to take a break in Mississippi at my other house in Mississippi. I'm going to go visit with my kids and my grandkids for 4th of July. But never know. We get through with 4th of July weekend, we may be up that way. But as long as you tune in every day, you'll see where we're at. There's a good possibility I may go through there. How you doing, Ronald? Good to see you. Just remember, if you're new to the page, feel free to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. We're going to be live every day. We do travel all over the United States every week. We average anywhere from 2,800 to 3,200 miles a week. So we travel all over the place in this country. And I would love for y'all to come enjoy the ride, see the actual reality of what goes on out here in the trucking industry instead of a lot of these little clown show channels that they have out here. Is always reporting the negative or trying to be funny or blah blah blah. What we're showing on here is what actual truck driving and truck drivers deal with day to day between these receivers like we're at right now, shippers like we're fixing to go to, which y'all get a first-hand account on that because we're probably going to be at Americo for quite a few hours. So we're going to have a short drive through Dallas over to this Americo, and then we're going to spend a lot of time with this live showing y'all just what we sit and wait and do every day. Wait to load, wait to unload. So that way, when your favorite shit is not on the shelves at the store, these places like this are the ones you need to blame. Can't blame the truck drivers. You have to blame these places, shippers and the receivers, because they're the ones that drag their ass getting us loaded and getting us unloaded. And then they drag their ass getting it on the other truck that goes to the store so y'all can go back. Yeah, well, that's the American way, Bradley. That's the old red, white, and blue American way nowadays. Good old days of good work ethics, people showing up to work, people not wanting to sit on the couch and play video games all day. Those days are here now. The old good old days are gone. I grew up in a work ethic home. I was raised and told that I would never have nothing if I didn't get my ass out there and earn it. And trust me, you see them hands? Those ain't soft hands. My ass has worked in a lot of places over the last 30 years. That's right, Bradley. Absolutely right. Well, we're going to get this show rolling. We got our pre-trip in. We basically get up out of here. The fun of it all. Make our way back out to 35 and then up through Dallas. And I'm pretty sure that this late in the afternoon traffic is going to be retardedly stupid. There's one way in, one way out on this place. So, okay, C-Town. I appreciate it. One thing people learn when they come to my page is I don't have no filter between my brain and my mouth. Whatever's on my mind, I'm going to say it. People get butt hurt. People get their feelings hurt. Oh well, I don't give a shit. I'm not here to cater to anybody's feelings. I tell it like it is. Like it or don't. So, little FYI, if you easily butt hurt, this is not the channel for you, because I can promise you one thing is for sure. I got do-rags in the side box. Have no problem soaking them with diesel to tie around your candy feeling hurt ass so the sugar ants don't tote you away. So when you're on here riding with Uncle Jeff, you better pull your big boy drawers up and suck it up, Buttercup, because life ain't fair and I don't cater to feelings. I will keep it straight. I will tell everybody what I think. It doesn't mean you got to agree with my thoughts or opinions, just like I don't have to agree with yours.
Turn left on County Route 711.
Well, it's some pretty country through there, Bradley. I rode through that way in them areas a whole lot. So I hope y'all enjoy. Because, like I said, you know,
turn left on
I deal with reality. I don't cater to all these retarded ass ideologies. Will not have them broadcasted on my page. I don't support politics in this world. None of that way. Oh, you been to Conway? That's cool. Yeah, that's a wild little place. The damn GPS says a 30-ton weight limit in 0.6 miles, but this is all warehouses to unload trucks. Watch this. Don't trust these folks whenever they park on the street, people trying to get around them.
Continue 1/2 mile.
No, I don't, C-Town, because I'm going to tell you why. Every damn one of them sons of bitches in Washington, D.C. are nothing but paid criminals and liars. I don't trust a damn word out their mouth. And I'm not going to support it. I keep an eye on it. That way I can make sure that they don't put my family in jeopardy with their stupidity. But I don't support it, and we don't discuss it on here. Because my thoughts on politics, a lot of folks out here ain't going to agree with. They're not going to agree with it at all.
Turn left on FM 917, then take the second right.
So we keep the politics off the page. This is about day-to-day life in the trucking industry. Boy, they need to come trim these bushes where you can see. You got 2 hills, and we on top of it. Can't see nothing coming. You just got to chance it.
Turn right on South Burleson Boulevard, then take the ramp on the left.
This is a supposedly 30-ton weight restricted road. But there's trucks have to come down here to get to the distribution centers. Go figure.
Take the ramp on the left to I-35W South.
Oh, I always keep an eye when I see town. That's a given. That is a given. Right now, we've been to head over and see about getting this trailer washed out. Then we're going to head
in 3.5 miles
over to America behind that.
Toward US 67.
Oh, could get somewhere and freaking sit down. Alrighty, well, hello back from the United States there in Naples, Italy. Good to see you again. We're on 35 West right now. Gonna run down here about 3 miles away from Dallas and get on 67, go up through Midlothian, back towards Dallas. So we can avoid some of the traffic on I-20. Yeah, well, just hang around, C-Town. Just hang around, brother. You're going to see some retarded places here in the United States, too. We're fixing to be in the middle of one of them, called Dallas-Fort Worth, Texas. And then we got to drive through 2 others on our way over to Shelbyville, Tennessee, which will be Memphis, Tennessee, and Nashville. Unfortunately, we're going to have to run I-30 and I-40.
Take exit 26A on
and
the
get
right
over to
toward US
Shelbyville.
67, then take the first left.
Which sucks, because that is some of the worst highway and idiots behind the wheel that ever existed in the country. Almost as bad as these fools.
Take exit 26A on the right toward US 67, then take the first left.
Yeah, I know where River Falls is. My second ex-wife was from Wisconsin. Yeah, I know quite a few places up there.
Turn left at the traffic light.
Yeah, I've been to Kenosha a few times, Bradley. Been in Kenosha, St. Clair. I've been all the way up into Green Bay a couple of times. And first thing off the bat, starting the live up, I had to get rid of a bunch of dickheads. Yeah, they are ugly as shit. They had some kid on the news got into an accident, one of them cyber trucks, shorted the electrical system out, trapped him in the truck, and he burned alive in the truck. Just for a minor fender bender. That's why I won't own none of that battery operated shit. That lithium battery that thing runs off of, there's enough explosive force in that lithium battery to level half of this highway right here. Just from one explosion. You better hit it there, little SUV. Yo, ugly ass Wagoneer. You might end up dragging your titties, you get run over. Oh yeah. Point being is, everything that they stated about all these electric powered things, including the semi-trucks, the semi-trucks can't even hold a quarter of the freight that we do. Because they cannot get enough, they can't load them like they load these diesel trucks. Because then they're in violation of the DOT laws of 80,000 pound permits. So for them to carry the freight that I carry, they'd have to have heavy haul permits to be able to get on the road with that weight and in that weight category. But their trucks and trailers are not set up to fit that category, so they can't even get the permits. So those big battery operated trucks that they're so proud of can't haul but 1/16 of the freight we do. So I do not see a foreseeable future that those battery operated semis are going to replace me. I'll be retired sitting on the front porch in the rocking chair before that happens. And these driverless trucks, well, they're upset because they can't get an exemption on the triangle rule. The trucks that don't have these automatic trucks that are driverless, they're having to keep people in the truck in order to run them on the highway because the federal motor carriers told them that if the truck breaks down, they have to be able to put their reflective triangles out behind, in front, or behind the truck. So says DOT law. And since they cannot do that, the only way they can put the driverless trucks on the road is they have to employ somebody to ride in the truck. So thus far, it's not a driverless truck. It's got a person in it. They keep trying to replace the people in the trucking industry and in these trucks, and they're epically failing in every direction. They want special consideration for it, and they're not getting it. And that's a good thing, because they claim that them trucks can't be hacked. Those robotic trucks can't be hacked by somebody with a computer. That's a lie. Tesla claimed that on all their vehicles and cars. But yet a 15-year-old kid in Germany over there hacked 28 Tesla cars in Europe, took total control of them. 15 years old. So what's going to stop a cyber terrorist from taking over an 80,000-pound death machine and killing people on the highway? We'll get up there, C-Town. We're going to be on for at least 2 or 3 hours. This is just the beginning. I've had live streams with over 16,000 views. And this is our 21st live since we started the page. I did go in and fix the page to where the lives will show up for everybody. So those who haven't seen any of our lives can go through there. There are 20 lives posted, and they are publicly accessible. I had to rely on my wife as my technical support to get it straightened out. So I got it straightened out. So once we finish a live, I have to wait till it posts, and then I have to go in and make it public so all y'all can see it. But feel free, if you like the page, enjoy riding around the country with us, hit that like, that share, and that subscribe button, and stick around, because we do this every day. We're on here 3 hours or more. As long as we can keep good service and don't get no interruptions. Yeah. Oh, I appreciate it, C-Town. I do. We gonna get them up there, brother. We in the baby stages with this channel, and we're going to get this channel up and balling and make it bigger than ever. Because there's always going to be something new, entertaining, and always something new to see. Because I know a lot of folks can't get out and leave their country and come here to see this country. So they can come on here and I'll show them the whole country. Idiots on the road included. That's the bonus package. Dumbasses that can't stay in their lane like this dipshit. The only thing I hate about coming up 67 back to Dallas, for a good little ways till you get past Midlothian, there's a lot of red lights. And for those that just tuning in, we do drive a 2023 389 Peterbilt. In case y'all wondering what that is out there under the hood, it's a Peterbilt with we don't have a cat engine in it. Caterpillar don't make truck engines in America no more. Thanks to the Clean Air Act passed by George Bush Jr. He killed the Caterpillar truck engines in this country because they wouldn't comply with DEF systems on the diesel. Don't blame them. DEF system ain't got no place on a diesel truck. It's not green for the environment, it's just a money scam. Oh yeah, we got a jake brake. We got a jake brake. There ain't a diesel truck out here without one in the United States. See, town, I told you this is not a political platform, brother. Do not post political shit up on my page, or you will be removed. I ain't gonna be mean about it, but I told you that from the beginning. My favorite car, C-Town, I like the Shelby America cars, the Cobras, anything Carroll Shelby put out. Now, I warned you, C-Town, you won't be a dipshit. Goodbye. You fucked up. I warned his ass, no politics on my page. Then you're gonna be a smart ass and tell me to ban you, so now you're gone. Bradley, hell. I like to build cars. Old school muscle. In my lifetime, growing up with my grandfather, on up till I was grown, I built probably about 12 different hot rods. 3 of them belong to me. The rest of them were for other people. How you doing, Trail? Thank you for tuning in from Vancouver. Welcome to Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. And apparently I'm going to go in on the page, see if I can set some guidelines up about the political statements and bullshit. Because apparently dickheads won't be a smart ass on my platform. I'll put your ass off the platform for political statements. said at the beginning, told that boy no political bullshit. He put it up there. So he's out of here. I didn't completely ban him from the page, but I did put his ass in a 24-hour timeout. This is what I hate about these damn lights. No, and I don't want it on here either. It don't get nowhere. Everybody's entitled to their own opinion. But we're going to leave that off the page. I got away from that on my Facebook page for a little while. And then I regretted that moment because it started World War III on political views. And I didn't want all that shit, so I had to revamp the Facebook page and ban it all the way around. That's right, Trev, and I appreciate that. Ooh, the fun of it all. Hopefully we're done. That was the last red light. I can't remember. Well, Trav, we started our first media platform on Facebook. We have pretty close to 14,000 followers over there, but Facebook, some butthurt dick shit reported one of my lives and they took my live away from me. So I'm trying to get everything integrated into YouTube. I'm still posting reels on the Facebook page, but we're doing reels and lives over here on the YouTube, trying to get this page up and running to full capacity. So by the 7th of July, it will probably no longer be a Facebook page and it'll be back personal. Well, right now it's showing about 96 degrees. Sitting still, it was about 105 earlier. Yeah, we were just out in Phoenix, Trev, and it was a sitting still at Shamrock Distribution in Phoenix. My temperature gauge was hitting 125 on the dash, but it was like 115, 120 outside. But you got to take into consideration the difference in elevation between where we're at. See, right here in Dallas, I'm gonna pull it up. This Dallas area is 600 something feet above sea level. You get out to Phoenix, you're 3,000 to 4,000 feet above sea level. In some spots, you're up to 6,000. So when you get out into the Phoenix area out there in the Midwest, you're actually closer to the sun. So it's a hell of a lot hotter. I don't know how they live out there, but a lot of people love it. I guess it's all in what you're used to. All in what you're used to. But the elevation above the sea level is, yeah, it's the only explanation of why it's so hot in that area of the country. The Midwest is on a higher elevation than the rest of the United States. So, I live in New Orleans. I'm 3,000 to 5,000 feet below sea level. The city of New Orleans is below sea level. That's why we have levees and stuff all around the city to keep the Gulf of Mexico out of New Orleans. Yeah, I should have enough fuel. I'm gonna need to hit a truck stop either way the cup goes. Well, I'm gonna duck off down here and come back to Midlothian there right quick. Well, no, really can't, so I had to catch something along the way. I had to hit that blind J over there where I'm going to get this trailer clean. Hit the truck stop across from the Streak and Bacon. Want to pick me up a couple of things before we go to America Old. I need to get some ice too. Appreciate it, Billy Goat. Good to see you today.
Continue on US 67.
Just making sure that I had the beacon punched in on my address and not down Maricold. But anywho, yeah, Trev, hell, there's a lot of states like Texas, Mississippi. Mississippi, I can open tote with or without a permit. I can conceal carry with or without a permit in Mississippi. I can also open tote in Louisiana without a permit. And I had to have a permit to conceal carry in Louisiana. Yeah, that sucks, because you're not able to defend yourself against fucking criminals out here, and the way the crime is in these countries nowadays, it sucks to be defenseless. Yeah. Well, you know, it's that way in a lot of places there, Trev. But I can tell you a little secret about that gun control bullshit. You know, Australia took everybody's guns away from them. Oh, it's going to make it safer. They got more illegal firearms in the country than they ever had legal firearms now. So, the gun control laws didn't change nothing. criminals don't obey the laws. That's what these idiots don't get. When they ban guns from law-abiding citizens, the only thing they're doing is implementing a total control over the people. Bottom line. That's why I don't associate with politics. I always carry, irregardless, because nobody in my house is going to be a victim of anybody's bullshit. Nobody. Yeah, I know, Trev. Absolutely. Travel. According to the state of Mississippi, in which I am a resident of, this truck is an extension of my home. But anywho, okay, Trev. And we're going to be on here for a few hours, so if you feel like coming back, more than welcome to. Well, travel, let me tell you like this. Many, many years ago, I got licensed and bonded by a bail bondsman in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. So, irregardless of any state laws, I can tote my firearm in all 50 fucking states. Because I am still licensed and bonded to tote in all 50 states. And they ain't a DOT, they ain't a cop nowhere that can do a damn thing about it. I carry my bonded license everywhere I go. And I go every year and requalify the shooting range. Yeah, I bounty hunted for a little minute. Very interesting job. That will get you killed. That bullshit with dog and all that bullshit on TV. And this other little Peckerwood that makes his little videos on social media. That's all staged bullshit. All staged for the TV. 3 years of doing that for that fella, I never once had to fire my weapon. I deployed my taser 3 or 4 times. And I used my bear mace a few times. And I got shot once, twice. Burnt my bulletproof vest too. Really pissed me off. Them damn Kevlar plates ain't cheap. broke 4 of my ribs. And I'm going to tell y'all something. That shit you see in the TV and the movies, getting shot wearing a bulletproof vest, is a crock of shit. You're not going to get up off the ground within a few minutes or a few seconds. The force impact of 2 bullets hitting you back to back will knock you out cold for a while. You might get up in 30 minutes to an hour. And you're going to have some broke bones underneath that vest. I suffered 4 broke ribs. And a real busy attitude. He shot me with a 44 through the front door of his house. He was looking out the peephole. Luckily at that range, the vest stopped it. Because my vest was rated up to a 357. The only reason why I walked away with broke ribs is because the door slowed the bullet down. The only thing saved my ass. And when I found his ass, I tased his ass so hard he shit his pants. And his ass rode in the back of my pickup from El Reno, Oklahoma, all the way to Hattiesburg, Mississippi, police department, handcuffed to a spare tire. Shitty pants and all. If he'd have came back peaceably, he probably would have served 1 to 2 years. But he got 16 years for shooting me twice.
In 1 3/4 miles, take the exit on the right to I-20 east towards Shreveport.
That judge gave him 8 years per bullet. And that's what he told him in the courtroom. Now Hattiesburg PD was upset because they had to take him instead of book him back into jail. They had to take him to the showers and give him a change of clothes first. Well, time for wackadoodles in traffic, Dallas edition. Hence to the word dumbasses in traffic. You gonna let me over, little car?
Take the exit
Oh
on
shit.
the right to
I needed to
I-20
stay in that
towards
lane
Shreveport.
anyway. I gotta go towards Shreveport. I forgot. I thought we were going straight. Had to stop and reevaluate where my brain was at. Now that's the Jake brake. I'm gonna be headed to Shelbyville, Tennessee tonight. We picking up a Maricold load going to Walmart. Distribution in Shelbyville, Tennessee. Thank you, travel. We like it. Come on, badass, get out of the way. Can't stop in the road. You had plenty of time to get off in that damn lane to start with. Ooh, boy. Fun of it all. Oh, yeah, Billy Goat, you know it. We just got to deal with this Sunday traffic here in Dallas. We're going to be eastbound and down. Shelbyville, Tennessee is east of Dallas. Well, a little northeast, but not so much north. We just got to run 30 east over to Little Rock, get on I-40 to run over to Shelbyville because it's south of Nashville. We headed to Nashville, Tennessee area. God help us. Crashville, USA. I would get off up here and go to this Love's, but that son of a bitch is always packed out and a nightmare. Oh shit, this ain't traffic travel. This is Sunday traffic. You ought to see this bitch Monday through Saturday. It'll be bumper to bumper crawling. This is actually light traffic in Dallas. Oh, in Tennessee, yes sir. Just like it is right here. Retardedly stupid. I ran a Dollar Tree dedicated for 6 years out of Holly Branch right outside of Memphis. I am aware of the traffic in Tennessee. God knows, and I'm not thrilled about going over there. Comes a drag you nuts community. We got to get off up here in about 3 more miles anyway. Hit this blue beacon. Yeah, that damn Tennessee traffic ain't nothing to play with either. I-40 is going to be a nightmare. So I'm hoping to get part of I-40 done and be parked up sometime in the morning. Because until we pick the load up, they're not going to set the delivery time up. This ain't supposed to deliver sometime Tuesday in Shelbyville. I'll be close to delivery sometime in the morning. We got a 10-hour break in there after we unloaded. So I got a full 11-hour clock to run on. Well, travel, I don't doubt it. These damn highways are bad everywhere. They damn sure play hell on the tires.
In 1 3/4 miles, take exit 472 on the right toward Bonnyview Road, then take the second left.
Ooh, mercy. The fun of it all. What you up here for, Snake Ball? Seeing where we at? You don't know them, so quit trying to stare all up in their car. I tell you what, Trevor, don't go out west. Them Smoky Mountains ain't shit compared to them damn
Take
Rockies
exit
out there.
472 on the right toward Bonnyview Road, then take the second left.
I can tell you that. I can tell you that. We got a Flying J, Streaking Beacon, all that good shit right here. TA2. I'm gonna go in that Flying J.
Turn left at the traffic light, then take the third right.
There's two Streaking Beacons right here. One's on the service road. We ain't gonna go to it. We're gonna go to the one right across from the driveway at the J. It's a little more easy to get in and out of, and I ain't got to go back the other direction and do a U-turn to get out of here. And hopefully it ain't backed up too bad. I got to punch the address into the cold storage that we're going to. Come on, people. Get your heads out your asses and go, dummies. You're too busy on social media instead of paying attention to the traffic lights. That damn little red car had her head up her ass. Let's go, people. Come on, little car. I need to get over a lane. It's a little bit fun trying to get out of here once you get through, but it can be done. Man, it looks like, damn, that Streaking Beacon is pretty much abandoned right now. That's awesome. That means we're going to be in and out of here lickety split. We like this one because I ain't got to shut the truck off and Moki can stay in the air conditioner. Ooh, me oh my. These dudes do a pretty good job. Ooh, mercy. And I'm going to have to leave y'all at the mercy of Moki Dog for a minute. We got to go in and get this took care of on the WFX account. They pay for all the washouts, and I take pride in that. Be right back. I had to make sure the fuel tank was at 3/4 on that Reefer because America won't accept it if it's unless it's 3/4 or full. And in case they ask, we got a washout receipt. The fun of it all. All right, Bon. You headed to North Carolina, okay. Yeah, it's been a little minute. I was over that way here a few weeks ago. Took a load of tires over there to Goodyear. Brought a load of bought a load of raw material in to Goodyear. And then turned around and brought a load of tires out of there and brought them up to Ohio, Columbus, Ohio. So we got 3/4 of a tank in the Reefer. I am going to shoot across over there, across the street to the Frying J and pick up a couple of things. Luckily, a driver that got loaded with us out there in Arizona, he unloaded at Burleson. He was parked next to us when we left. He was generous enough. I was fixing to go find me somewhere to park, get something to eat. And he said, well, I got plenty of food. What you want to eat? I said, well, I couldn't, dip into your groceries. He said, no, man, I got plenty. I got plenty. He said, I got chicken, I got lamb chops, I got steak. What you want? Thank you, dude. Appreciate it. She's dirty right now. She needs a bath. We're going to do that when we go home for 4th of July. I'm going to wash this truck up, shine her up real good before we come back out on the road. But he gave me a vacuum packed a single chicken breast. And the damn chicken breast was so big, I cut it, I butterflied it, and made two pieces out of it, and I had it and some French style beans for lunch. So I'm pretty full right now. Yeah, I appreciate it. She's got that classic look, but she's a 2023. And while the dude's getting the trailer cleaned out, I'll give some of you a look at what we are driving. This is a 2023 389 Peterbilt. This is what I call Little Red. Now she's dirty right now. She needs to be washed. And we even put Mokey Dog, put her name on the door. And we got RCB handle on the other door. And don't get this twisted. This is an independent company. I am independent from them. That's why I am a contractor. I do not drive directly for them. I drive for myself. Why did you bring your rope up here? We're not playing. We fixing to leave. That way some of y'all hadn't seen the outside of the truck, y'all get to see it. That little feller's almost done with us. Oh. Why I'm sitting here bumping my gums, I need to put my address in to where I'm going. We're not that far away.
Turn left on Bonneview Road, then take the first left.
We aim at 20 miles, about 22 minutes. But we are going to run across the street. And I'm going to run into the Flying J and grab me a pack of cigarettes. Something to nibble on, because no telling how long we're going to be at Americold. Those dudes there are terrible about getting trailers loaded. I have sit at Americold for 8 to 10 hours trying to get loaded. It's more than likely going to be a dropping hook. I ain't that old at driving trucks, buddy. I got 12 years. I've only been out here 12 years. We got to pick up some ice too, and I got to dump this ice chest while I'm at it. Problem is all the damn cross traffic here, right here by I-20. When you think you got it clear, somebody else shows up. I gotta wait on United and a bobtail, and I gotta watch the cross traffic. It's a lot less than it would be on Sunday. There's still a lot of traffic. And sometimes to get across, you just gotta pull out and block the goddamn road. Because up night, they'll drag nuts and hold you up. And I'm not getting in no hurry crossing. Hopefully, as bobtail's fixing to move his ass, we can pull on up through the fuel island. I'm in Texas, Jalen. How you doing, Joseph?
1/4 mile, turn right.
We're in Dallas, Fort Worth, Texas. Once we get our load, we're going to be headed to Nashville, Tennessee area. So again, I will be right back. Get in the back. Get in the back. Move. I told you to get the fuck out of the way, folks. You're hard at it. Can't listen. We gotta empty this ice chest right quick so I can get a bag of ice. This guy's walking up. Reefer out here is a pain in the ass. I gotta get me another refrigerated cooler as soon as I can find one. As soon as I can find one. I can go get me some drinks and some ice. We shall return. Y'all just hang tight. Move, Stinky. How you doing, Scott? I'll just bear with me. Trying to get everything together in this cooler. Come on. Get in there. Had to get that few drinks, a few other bearing essentials, and a bag of ice. And we're gonna get on the road. Quit leaving your fucking rope in the floor. Tired of tripping over it. Stink ball. Alright, now we headed to Americold. I'm in Dallas Fort Worth, Cat. Then we headed to Shelbyville, Tennessee. Then we get the fuck out of here. Right now we're at the Flying J. I just have the trailer clean. Now it's time to get the hell out of Dallas and
Turn right.
go up here to the north side of Dallas to Americold. And after that, we're going to be getting on I-30 to go to I-40. And I-40 from Little Rock to Nashville, Tennessee.
Turn left, then take the first right.
I only came over here to the J because it's right across the street from the truck wash. And I got to check in at Americold by 8 o'clock. So we'll get there with 20 minutes to spare.
Turn left on Lyndon B. Johnson Freeway, then take the ramp on the left.
It ain't nothing changed. I mean, yesterday's live, you know, I said I was coming to Dallas. We still in Dallas. We unloaded this morning, done did a 10-hour break. Now we headed over to Americold, pick up a load. It's supposed to be ready at 8 o'clock, but I doubt it will be. And then we're gonna haul ass and run our ass somewhere over close to Nashville to park up by tomorrow morning. I got Flying J, TA, all that right here, but according to the GPS, this stretch of road we're on is load restricted to 2,000 pounds. Come on, you stupid bitch, get off your phone.
Take the ramp on the left to I-20 East.
You up there driving that truck, you on the phone, your passenger's on the damn phone, and you're not going nowhere. Better back off, little car, I'm coming out. And fuck you if you don't think I will. hell of a lot bigger than you are. This dumb bitch, she's still playing on her phone. This dumb right. We knew he was gonna do some dumb shit, bitch. Still got that phone in her face. Shit, we didn't deliver till 8 o'clock this morning there, Scott. Then we had to wait on a load, and they finally sent us one. I wish we would have left a whole lot quicker, but that didn't work out. At least we're supposed to get a load tonight and leave. So we should be leaving tonight. Find out when Walmart's going to let us deliver this load. Because in all reality, I'll be over there tomorrow. Hell, it ain't that long, ain't that damn far of a drive. They can give me something picking up Tuesday, delivering Thursday, down towards South Mississippi area, Mobile, whatever. And I'll run that son of a bitch on down there. Finish up this week, take my weekend off. Out Thursday, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. I clean this dash every other day. And every time I turn around, it's back full of dust. Now, trucking industry don't move that fast, buddy. Just hurry up and wait. Even though the Sunday traffic is somewhat bad, it's not as bad as it normally is out here. We can at least drive the speed limit and get around town. It's in preference to stopping and starting. Well, you know, these dingleberries through the weekend, they drag ass. They're always mad because they had to work. They had all day Friday. When I picked that load up to come out of Phoenix, they had all day Friday to get me a load over here. I done made it to the delivery. And pretty much, I was at that delivery for 4 or 5 hours before we ever got unloaded. And about the last hour while we were waiting to be unloaded, they finally put a load on us. Finally.
In 2¼ miles.
Typical dump shit.
I-635.
Nah, it's a shit plan. Barely gonna get 700 miles out of it. It really should have been a pickup tonight and delivered tomorrow night. I don't know what you sped up for, you dildo brain son of a bitch. That SUV in front of us sped up, jumped over. That fucking pickup thought he was going to do the same thing. Wrong. Wrong thoughts, Cletus.
Three right lanes.
All I know is it's been a hot son bitch. Oh hell, I ain't got to get out of this lane. I can stay right here.
Continue on I-635.
We ain't gonna be on 635 very long. About 6 miles. Not a dildo brain with a license. These good old beachy to death Dallas highways. Raggedy ass shit. Got your blinker on, these on, get the fuck over. Oh, they must change their minds. Another fine addition to wackadoodles on wheels. Crackheads are us. Always a crack monkey can't drive the speed limit in the middle of the fucking road. Maybe I ought to bump her with this front bucket bumper and get her in second gear. Maybe she got scared when she seen that big chrome grill in front of this truck.
In 2¼ miles, take exit 6A to US 80 West.
Can't keep stopping in the road, bitch. Get your face out your phone. Goddamn speed limit 70, not 50. Move it or lose it. Saggy titties. Good thing is we getting off of this shit up here in a mile. Look in your mirror there, Florida. Yeah, you might better get off the highway before you get your Floridian ass run over. Dummy.
Take exit 6A on the right to US 80 West.
Driving 40 miles an hour in a damn 70. Now we're getting into this crazy new construction bullshit. You don't know where you're going around Dallas. You will damn sure get lost. This town got more roads on top of roads. You can just about see the 27th floor of a skyscraper right through the window. They steadily stacking new ones on top of other ones. Now we on 80 West.
Take the exit.
Run over here to 30.
East. In 1¾ miles, take the exit on the
Hell,
right.
I'd agree with you on that, Scott. That'll never happen. Cause I can promise you, as soon as these assholes in cars see us on a truck-only highway, just like on the truck-only parkings on the sides of the road, they'll have their ass all up the middle of it. But it would be nice, and it is a great idea. Don't see it happening.
Take the exit on the right, toward I-30 East, then keep right. to I-30 East, then exit right.
Whoever designed this was a crackhead.
Take the exit on the right to Greektown Boulevard South, then keep right. Right to Big Town Boulevard. In 3/4 of a mile, turn right on Samuel Boulevard, then turn left.
Y'all basically see a really fucked up organization here in America over in Dallas. That's what you best know. These damn streets down through here are hell. Good thing we can turn right on red.
Turn left on Catherine Drive.
And there's fucking trucks everywhere. Not too bad. We might get up in there and park. This is some fucked up shit right here, buddies. I'm gonna tell y'all. Y'all fixing to see.
In 1/4 mile, arrive at 5210 Catherine Drive on the left.
This is how they park the trucks up in here. And just like these two sitting way back here, these dickheads go to bed and won't move up when everybody ahead of them moves up. So they make it a pain in the ass for other drivers to get in here. But you got to park on either side of the road and walk all the way up to the plant to get checked in. Luckily, there's some room right here. But we got to leave enough room so when we do get our
Then
load,
take the first left.
that we can pull out and get around these trucks. Move. I gotta try to get telling my trailer out of the damn way. Get it at least across the line and not run off the shoulder here. It's so fucking wet. You don't want to get off on this damn shoulder. You can see right there in that edge, somebody done got off in it. That way, if anybody comes down the middle, they can get by us. So, I'm going to have to leave y'all here for a minute because anywhere up there around that building, there's no internet service for shit. I don't want to lose a life, but I'll let Moki stare at y'all. Go ahead and send my messages so they know I'm here before 8 o'clock. Get our old high-vis vest on. Go talk to the security guard. Come over here one time. You got to go to security. Then security sends you up to the shipping office. Come over here next time. You got to go up there and then come back and let security check the truck and trailer if your load's ready. Now they done changed it again. So, we're going to walk up here and inquire about our load and go from there. Okie dokie. Well, our load's in the door being loaded. Ain't ready, but we're gonna go on ahead and get our empty dropped. Just told the security guard, move, Mocha. So we are fixing to pull up here and get checked out with her and go in here and drop this dude in the drop yard. Has to be careful. This is a bad setup to try to work around. Some of these fellers will take your mirror off trying to get through here because they are retarded. Don't pay attention to what's going on. And I'll be back again here in just a minute as we get through dealing with her. You quit barking. That way you can see. That way you can see. I believe you see. Well, that's Stinky. Back up. Back up, Stinky. I know it. You mad. You mad. It's okay. It's okay. You might don't lick me in my face. We're gonna chill out for about an hour. How you doing, Travis? Grab that I got you. Alright. Time to go squeeze in. Some of these security guards at this place will make you slide them out here. And I tell them, you're not doing me no good with this stretch frame feet. This longer wheelbase of sliding the damn axles out here. I can slide them when I get in. Because this ain't a very big ass yard.
Turn right, then take the first left.
She wants us to put it on the left, but it looks pretty full up. Well, there's a spot right there. Let's see if we can squeeze it in right here. And man, there's a better spot right there. Gives me a little bit of open spot to pull forward if I need
In 1/4 mile, turn left, then take the first right.
Cause this is a tight ass son of a bitch. There is no doubt about that. And some of these crackheaded security guards think you're going to back this son of a bitch in with the axles all the way back. I picked this spot. Want to get a little bit more under the trailer. So that way I got a spot where I pull forward. But I'm trying to dodge a Walmart trailer over here as well. That ain't gonna work. I'm going to move over just a little bit. This is a tight spot. See if I can wiggle it in at a little better angle. I just got to watch this Walmart trailer on the rack till I get back. I ain't got no wiggle room. When I tell y'all we are shaving the edge of the trailers right now, we're gonna get it right without hitting anything. Pull up and get straightened up a little bit. We got to go back there and slide the tandems real quick to back on up. Yeah, this is a tight ass yard. We're gonna ride down there and see if we can find our empty or our loaded trailer. this is the way love goes. Good part is I got a lot of experience in tight places. I run that Dollar Tree dedicated 6 years. So I have put trailers in places, 73 foot of truck in places that wasn't meant for 73 foot of truck. And I'm grateful that I ran that Dollar Tree dedicated because I believe it made me a better driver handling this trailer, backing in different places without tearing shit up. So I was going to go sit down there, possibly. We're going to locate what door our trailer's possibly in. Or get an idea if there's more than one. When I walked up here and I looked in the drop area here for loaded and empties, I didn't see any WFX trailers sitting here loaded or empty. So, luckily they had a trailer.
Turn left, then take the first right.
Oh, what a pothole.
Navigate on road. Turn left, then take the first right.
See if we can squeeze around Trans Am here.
First right.
And I may come back out here and just sit on the edge of the highway. That way I can take Moki to the grass.
Turn left on Catherine Drive. Turn right, then take the first left. Arriving at 5210 Catherine Drive on the left.
Shut up. Yeah. There's too many MFs in there. We're gonna come out here. Wait on them to get it unloaded. And park up in the parking area. That way I can get stink ball out. Let her do her business. Now you used to could come out of the drop area if you dropped and hooked, picked up your loaded where we just dropped our empty. Where all these rocks is at, you used to could come out right here. But some of these dick licks that don't know how to drive a truck, peckerheads that shouldn't be in a truck, kept tearing the fire plug out of the damn ground. So they barricaded it off. But since we're bobtailing, we can set in a corner spot out of the fucking way. Because this place is done filled up. I can come right here, shoulder it in front of the Texans on a mission bullshit, get out in the street and hang out. And I got a porta-john right down there. How'd I take that GPS? I take that GPS with a grain of salt there, Travis. I listen to that GPS about like a man in the moon. I use it just so I can keep track of how many miles away I am and how many hours I got to go. I always pull up Google Earth and I study my maps and my routes from Google Earth coming into these places. Which is a little bit easier than a road atlas. I don't have to have a magnifying glass. I can blow it up on the screen. So, I use a combination of Google GPS on my phone, that GPS up there, and Google Maps. And I do have a road atlas, if I need it. But that GPS gets on my nerves. We'll sit right here unless somebody comes up and tells us to move. That way I can take Moki to the grass. Oh, stop. I took you out before we ever left. You can stop. Well, I'm gonna tell you, I'm not too big on Ram McNally. I've always owned Garmin, and I've only had one Garmin. I've had 5 Garmin GPSs. All right. Yeah, Sherman, we doing all right. We waiting on them to finish loading our trailers so we can get out of here. Speaking of which, let me get off my book. But I've had 5 Garmin GPSs. 3 of them have been stolen out of my truck. The 4th one, it broke right after I bought it. Wouldn't come back on. It shut itself off, wouldn't come back on. And the one I got now, I have a buddy of mine who has bought 15 Ram McNallys in the last 3 years. He'll get 6 months, 3 to 6 months at a time out of his Ram McNallys, and they break. They quit working. So after seeing the trouble he had with his Ram McNallys, I won't even invest money in their product. And I know for a fact the Ram McNally's worse on taking you out of route the long way around than this Garmin. Because me and him was running a load to the same store at Dollar Tree. I got off in Dayton, Mississippi and went down through the woods. His Ram McNally took him all the way to Jackson, got him on I-20 to come back across and then get off and come up to that store in Forest, Mississippi. I was sitting at the store waiting on him 2.5 hours before he got there. following my Garmin's directions in preference to his Ram McNally. His Ram McNally took him 2.5 hours out of the way. And I used to pick at him, ask him, you out sightseeing again today on the scenic route? And he paid more for the Ram McNally than I did for this Garmin. But it's each to their own on that. I just prefer Garmin. Shut up. You better get it out your system, because we ain't going to be doing that with the window down all day. Crackhead. She been a total crackhead today. Unfortunately, today's live was just us running our mouth and running around Dallas to get over here. You done? Good. Yeah, I'm going to pour you some water. Because me and you going to finish watching a movie here in a minute. While we're waiting on our phone call. I had that little security guard. She was laughing her ass off up in that guard shack. I thought she was going to bust a gut. She done come out here loved all over Stinkball. But we definitely been enjoying the day. I mean, we had a pretty easy morning. We got up 3 o'clock this morning, drove in to Acadia Cold Storage in Burleson, Texas, just south of Fort Worth. Made our delivery. We spent a lot of our time just waiting to get in the door to deliver. I was there 2 hours before they ever put me in the door. Then they took another 2.5 hours to get me unloaded and get me my paperwork. And they told us we could stay on property until about 10 o'clock, me and the other contractor with WFX that was there. So me and him parked up side by side. He gave me a big old chicken breast and I cooked it for lunch, along with some French style beans. I was grateful to him for that because I was out of groceries. I didn't have nothing in my cooler. I was going to go find me somewhere to park and find something to eat. So we sat there, got a full 10-hour break in basically. Came over this way and got the trailer cleaned out. Now we got it dropped and we just sitting here waiting on them to finish the load out. The boy told me in the office they put our trailer and started loading it at about 6 o'clock. So he said it'd probably be about another hour and a half. Yeah. Well, before I started truck driving and I was traveling all over the country in the oil field, I used a road atlas. Didn't have no GPS. I learned how to read it and use it. But nowadays, with all the technology out here, it's a lot easier and a lot more convenient to rely on the technology to look at the same shit that you look at in that road atlas. The only difference is it'll give you distance and time and how long it's going to take you to get there and all that stuff. And you can actually blow the roads up and actually see it, because fine print, I can't read fine print real good. My eyes ain't perfect for that. I'd have to have, with a road atlas, I'd have to have a magnifying glass this big. I still rely on road signs and everything else over the GPS. Yeah, it makes it a lot easier. Makes it a lot easier to plan your trip. I can sit here and study everything from Google Maps to Google Earth, and I can map my run out in 10 to 15 minutes, go to bed, get up after the break and shag ass to where I'm going. Everything has changed in the world nowadays. And I'd really be a fool not to use this technology and help me find shorter ways to run these loads where I can save more fuel and run less miles and get paid for more miles. And that's what I try to do. I find the shortest routes I can do. And that's what I program into this GPS, which way I want to go, because it'll give me about 10 different routes, from the longest to the shortest. And I got it programmed for a truck, and I'll show you. You go out of here, go into vehicle profile. See, I got a dual GPS. I can either set it for car or for tractor trailer. And I've got all the information in for my truck. Height, width, and length. So with all that in there, all that added in there, it only gives me the roads that I can legally be on in this truck. Which is a good thing. That way we don't turn up a road and then 25 foot up into the road you say, oh, no trucks allowed. We can avoid that shit. I want you to look at this dude. This is that Trans Am driver. He gonna block the driveway getting in. Throw his four ways on. Rather than going on up around the curve and clearing the driveway. That's how much inconsideration goes on out here nowadays. So if anybody else comes in, they're going to have to blow the horn at him, get him to get the fuck out of the way. And I'm going to sit here for about another 10 minutes or so bullshitting with y'all, and then we gonna, yeah, that part. Now you see, he sat there and thought about it for a minute and went ahead and pulled on up and got out of the damn driveway. I mean, there's too much shoulder on this road in either direction to obstruct the driveway. Only reason why we're parked where we're at is this little place has got this driveway barricaded off. So nobody's parking up inside the driveway. And we have sat here before with no trouble. I don't know what you're harassing me for. I will get you out in a minute. When I get off the live, I will take you out and let you pee in the grass. You're not going to get in my lap. Yes, I love Momo too. I love the Moki dog too, but you ain't getting in my lap. You ain't getting in my lap, you're not a lap dog. You are not a chihuahua. Yes, I know. I know. Yes. Momo, don't lick me in the face. You're just standing. Oh my God, hold on, shit. Come on. Come here. Get your ass up in. Come on. Sit down. Says you ain't gonna let me have my seat to myself. You can get your butt on camera and show everybody what a big 80-pound Chihuahua looks like, who thinks she's a lap dog. Oh, hush. That's just flags, because it's moving don't mean nothing. This big stink bird here. Yes, sir. She is. She's a good baby. I talk a lot of shit on her, but she's a good damn truck dog. She loves to ride. She said ever since I was a little baby, I've been on the truck. 8 weeks old. She said my daddy got me when I was 8 weeks old. And I turned into a big ass dog. Said I'm only 4 now. So I've had her for a good minute. She's been on the truck with me ever since she was winged off her mama. She'll be on high alert till we get this load. She's a stinky little dog. God, I love her. My best buddy right here. Yeah, I know it. You got love off the security guard and your head swelled up. This is my big stink dog. Yeah, I know. You think you are a lap dog and you're far from it. This is all she wants. She wants undivided attention when we ain't driving. Huh? Are you a good dog? You a good dog? Yes, you are. You're a beautiful baby, ain't you? Quit worrying about that damn rope. We ain't playing with the rope. We're not playing with the rope. You can stop. You can stop. I'm going to get you out in a minute. I'm going to get you out in a minute. Stop putting your nose in my face. Stop breathing in my face. No. Sit down. Good girl. Oh, she can't stand it when I stare her down. She gets that squinty eye and looks at me like, you trying to start some shit? I'm going to get you out in a minute. You got to sit down and quit. No, we're not playing with the rope. No. So we're going to sit out here and chill it. And probably have a late live tomorrow. I don't know what time we're going to get rolling here tonight. What time of the morning we're going to... It may be an early morning live. If we're still rolling at daylight, I'll probably fire up the live before I shut down. But we should be able to make it all the way to Nashville once we get rolling. I've got 9 hours, 39 minutes on my 11. I'm headed to Shelbyville, Tennessee, just south east of Crashville, Tennessee. Nashville. We're going to Walmart distribution 6062 over there. Got a Walmart load. -10 frozen. Probably a telephone book, a bill to scan in. It's gonna probably take me 30 minutes after I hook to the trailer and get the bills to scan every damn piece of the paper in. The fun of it all. They want every single freaking page. Last big bill I had was 21 pages up there in Illinois. Belvedere, Illinois at Americold. Damn thing was that thick. I scanned every piece in. I hope them old gals in that billing department choked on their titties. They ain't gonna say they didn't get all the paperwork. But we fixing to call it an evening, and like I said, I'm gonna get back there in the bed, relax, and watch a movie. Waiting on them to call us, come pick our paperwork and our trailer up. The fun of it all. They'll call us and tell us what door it's in. We'll go get hooked up to it, walk to the office and pick the paperwork up. And then we got to come back out and see the guard to check out, which is a crock of shit. But it is what it is. We'll see if they changed up on that. Seems like, I don't know, some of these places, they keep changing the way they do stuff. And just get one set policy and stick to it. Quit changing it. Because it's confusing as hell to come in here one trip, have to do everything one way, come in the next trip and it's totally opposite. But we are fixing to wrap this little one-on-one/driving live up. Glad y'all joined us today. Hope to see y'all back tomorrow. And y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. And remember to like, share, subscribe to the page. Because we're going to be rolling. Coming after the 4th of July, we're going to be out for a while. Probably going to be out July, August, September, October. We may stretch it into November, possibly December for a trip. I might finish up this year and come home for Christmas. We're going to see. Not quite sure how I'm going to do the next run out. But it's definitely going to be a long ride. So we're going to have plenty of time and plenty of places to see. And God bless all of y'all, and we'll see y'all tomorrow.